up? This is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and DopelivenTV.
Hey, this your boy Don Ritchie representing the Midwest 219 Stand Up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lamar Tate.
This is your girl, Monifa.
Hey, what up? It's your man Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
You know what this is right here. This Trigger Trench in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Jason Weaver. And whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
Hey, it's your girl, Adina Howard, and you're watching Dope Living TV, live with Greg Gray and the crew.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. This is Dope Living TV Live. Let me start out by saying the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. Man, we're going to have a great show. I like to call this a masterclass tonight, all right, because we have a gentleman, man, that has really, truly exemplified going through something to get to something. You know, we always try to perpetuate that on the show. We want to tell those stories of people that have gone through something to get to something. And this guy here, he has done that, just that. He's, well, no, I'm not going to say it right now. I'm going to let him get on and he'll talk about it as well. But he has a book. It's called Plethora, The Never Ending Beginning. His name is Oscar Ofoesho Roberts. And I bet he didn't know I was going to say that right, too, because, see, it looks Chinese. Ofoesho. It's Ofoesho Roberts, okay? He's going to tell us about his book and the other things that he's doing. All right, let's bring the team on here. What's up, Gina? Oh, you're going to get on here and mute out, huh?
And I had a grand entrance, too. Oh, for sure.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. That's what's up. You know, we got it. Mo B, what's up, bro?
Hey, what's happening, family? What's up?
You gotta say it, too.
For sure.
Oh, for you left the O off, man. What's wrong with you?
Right, he gonna say for sure.
Oh, for sure.
He's doing a ghetto version.
Let's get it done politely, Marcella.
For sure.
She said for sure. She said for sure.
She in left field, way in left field.
For sure. Oh, for sure.
Oh,
for sure.
Let's get this started, man. This he's gone from literally rags to riches. Okay, I mean he's gone through so much. We're gonna let him tell his story, okay? But and it's all in the book, Plethora, The Never in the Beginning. Everybody, welcome to the show, Mr. Oscar Roberts. What's going on, bro?
Good evening, everyone. How are you?
Great.
And thank you for saying my my nickname very, very well. I appreciate you.
Come on.
That was a beautiful introduction. Yes.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you.
Yeah, excuse my place right now, but today I had two of my sons with me, baby Oscar and my other son right here, Nate. He actually woke up. I'm with my lovely wife, Stella.
Welcome, hey family.
Yes, I'm with the family. Yes, so my amazing. Yes, yeah, I've been married a little over a week now.
Congratulations!
But the catch 22, which is the beautifulest 22 to the whole situation, is that if you go to page 106 of my book, it talks about this lovely woman named Stella, who I've been trying to get for the past 21 years, and this is actually Stella.
Oh,
got
it. Stella got her groove back.
I got it.
I never lost my groove, girl.
No, that's right.
Yeah, but I definitely got the woman of my dreams. It was a nice mission.
Oh, congratulations!
Definitely got her. So that makes the story just that much more impeccable, you know.
Yes.
And I think that actually molds it all into the never-ending beginning. You know what I'm saying?
Literally, because every day I love her more and more, like I just met her.
Oh, all right. All right, all right.
But in your book,
And y'all thought I was juicy.
in your book, you were talking about how you lost a lot of love.
Oh my goodness. Yes. That is definitely I've definitely have lost a lot of love. I've buried some of the most closest people to my heart. And but it allowed my heart to be the type of heart that it is for people today, and for me to be able to love even through the unlovable situations.
Mhm.
You said a lot right there.
And
Yep.
that's how you got you can't let the circumstances take you down. You know what I mean?
No,
Aaron
definitely can't.
all nighter says, "You're Terry Clark says, hey, y'all, okay. We want
Hey,
everybody to learn.
hey.
Hello.
So if you don't mind, man, I want to go way back.
Okay.
In your book, you mentioned that you you went from a high-rise facility in downtown Los Angeles
LA.
to,
Yes.
you don't mind me saying, a medium security facility in Victorville,
Yes.
California, to the low security facility in San Pedro, California. You want to tell us what these security things are?
Well, first of all, I wrote my book while I was in federal lockup. I went to prison. I brokered like a $40 million like art deal, like it's like a movie. It was a black market art deal. I got involved with some pretty interesting people, and and I went and I I went down for being involved, and so I went when I got locked up. I went to the downtown facility, which is MDC LA. And within that first week of being incarcerated, I witnessed my cellmate slit his throat and his wrist, and I end up saving his life in that interim, which actually caused me to get to get a downward departure in my sentence, which took like almost 6 years off my sentence.
Wow.
I end up going to Victorville, and because of all the things I did at MDC, I was able to get through the Victorville process a little faster than normal, and I was able to actually go to Pennsylvania to get my points dropped. When my points reduced, I ended up going to Terminal Island, which was like Disneyland compared to any other thing in prison. So, in that clarity of mind and being able to be around a different structure of people, it allowed me to get to a better place to be able to write this book, which was therapeutic for me because I had so much built up trauma for over all the years. So that's how those security clearances changed and how I was able to go from facility to facility, because I had a mission to not live in hell even though I was living in hell. So yeah.
See, and
Wow.
that's the going through it, okay? And you can't get too much worse than being incarcerated, because now all your freedom is taken away, basically.
Yes.
You really have no place to go but up.
Literally. I mean, my name, they call me Ofoesho, Ofoesho, because I used to be a rapper. Because I made the name because I wasn't your friend, I was your foe. You feel me? So like,
Oh.
because I really didn't believe that I could really have solid friends, even though I was friends with everybody. I was so used to betrayal. I still kept my heart in a certain space, but I moved with the lack of trust. So, which it wasn't really
So
that great for me, but now it's I realize everything happened. God works in mysterious ways, and it's allowed me to become the man that I am today.
that's what's up. Marcella, you got a question?
Okay. So you said you've lost trust in a lot of people because of your past. Have you regained trust in people now? Learned to trust again? And if so, how did you get to that point?
Actually, what's so amazing is that I still have trust issues to this day, right? But when I look at my trust issues are because I didn't trust myself.
Oh.
So like everything, that's why if anybody that read my book or anybody that's looking forward to reading my book will understand that even though I come from a real big celebrity family, I come from a real big movement of intellectuals, I come from a great mother and father, I come from a lot of greatness, but I also, I dealt with so much trauma, so much inferior complexes so many self-doubts movements, which just inflicted my trust levels, but it also allowed me to understand more about myself, which is why I put everything on paper so everyone can see. Like this isn't like a industry tell-all book. This is literally Oscar Roberts telling on himself. I pretty much just told about everything I ever did wrong in my life, so
Just
that
got it
way
out.
I can also become a better person, so it can help me and help others.
So it's your
Just
testimony, pretty much.
It's definitely my testimony.
yeah. So you said, you also said something where, and I love this little quote that you got here. It's not a quote; it's what you said. It's hustle represents my drive and ability to survive in so many hopeless situations.
Yes.
So you became that guy before, because see what I'm trying to wrap my head around is this. Somewhere down your lineage, you related to Ella Fitzgerald.
Yes.
You got this stellar background.
Yes.
But you still got caught up.
See, the catalyst to a lot of that was, molestation. It was not knowing who I was, which you saw in the first chapter is the son I thought I was, because I grew up believing that I was my dad's father, who's still my dad to this day. But then I found out he wasn't my real dad.
Come on,
So
man.
that at 17 years old, he tells me that he's not my father, and it just blew me. You know what I'm saying? Because this man was like God to me. And what's so funny is he still is that to me to this day now. But in that moment, I hated him so much for taking that from me, because I felt like my whole identity was taken from me. So in that identity, I started gang banging. I started, I became a blood. I started selling drugs. I started, pimping and pandering. I started doing everything that was criminal because I felt like I was not anything worthy. I felt like I had no worth. I had my worth was gone. The value was over with. So
You totally lost your identity.
my identity was gone. Literally, I did not know who I was at all. So that's what
Man,
happened to me.
you're so transparent with it, man, and we appreciate that, because I hope it teaches a lesson to people that even though you're going through things, you can't get to something else. Jeannie, you had a question.
Yeah, Oscar, I want to know what made you choose putting your feelings and your thoughts in a book. Why not rap about it? Why not do art about it? What made you choose writing?
I actually did all of that. I rapped about it. I have an album about it. I have different levels of art about it. I'm also a poet. I write poetry, like really, really strong poetry. I'm actually about to release one of the books really soon. But but and there was a guy in my dorm. His name is Bernie Madoff. Bernie Madoff was like a really big Ponzi scheme billionaire. Like, he slept next to me, and I was writing parts of my book, and him and my bunkie who was in there for child molestation. It was I had a weird circle of friends in that certain place, right? So
Right.
I they I started sharing my stuff with them, and these guys were like, Oscar, like, why are you telling us these stories and it's not written down? They was like, is this real? I was like, yeah, it's my life. They was like, well, man, you need to write that down, because we're already inspired by looking at you and seeing how because I was leading Bible study. I was, praying for everybody every night. I was being cool with people that I wouldn't be cool with, because I was really I'm a real, was a certified gang member. I'm a reputable person from Los Angeles. I'm not like,
Right.
some of these people, the rappers and stuff, they like pretend to be for something, and like I'm really, I'm from Inglewood. Like I'm really from the hood. You feel me? Like
You about that life.
I really got put on the set. So it's like they're looking at this gang member doing Bible study, giving people hugs at night, writing poetry to help brothers save their relationships with their wives. Like I'm doing all of this because I was always my mama's son. I was always her baby, and I don't want to get emotional because I'm controlling my emotions, but I'm my mama's baby, and you can't move like that without having a certain level of respect for life. So I never wanted to see people hurt or be without. So that's why I don't have a reputation for shooting people or just hurting people and destroying life, because I never believed in drive-bys. I never believed in selling crack. I never believed in ruining your community. You feel me? Like I always took it to another level. Like when I was selling drugs, when I met these Armenians that started learning about checks and credit cards, I was like, man, forget the drug game. I'm about to do this
The
because
real
this is,
game.
you know what I'm saying? So like, I always wanted to do something above, but still criminal, which is crazy. But you know what I'm saying? But I was like, I still want to be a criminal, but I want to do it in a better way. I don't want to be like every other criminal, every other gangster, every other mobster. I wanted to create my own level of like the mob, honestly. And you know, to this now at this level, I have like my own formulation of movements, and I'm involved with a lot of different people. You see, I'm married to a Russian Armenian woman. You feel me? Like I've transcended almost every barrier you can imagine, and I'm going through even more now, because there's really nothing you can tell me about people, because I can talk to a bum on the street, and I can talk to a lawyer and a king of a whole, like I'm part of the African diaspora. Like my uncle's the ambassador of it. I talk to African kings every day. I just spoke at the United Nations. You know what I'm saying? So like I have like really, really strong ties to the world. And that's why I feel like it's almost like I'm a new savior, because I really want the world to unite and be at peace, because it's too much confusion. Just like this rap beef going on. I haven't even heard none of the lyrics from none of the beefs, even though I love Kendrick and Drake.
Right.
I'm not really involved in that, because I don't believe that that's the way you push success. You don't push
Exactly.
success with evil, envy, and drama. You push success with love. You push it with transparency. You push it with evolution and equality. Like that, I will not go against my manly principles. So therefore, I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh, Kendrick, you shut down Drake. Oh, Drake, you shut down Kendrick." No, you guys are multimillionaires. Why are you guys hurting each other and promoting violence and negativity? Even though even though you're not all the way saying it, you're still saying it. You feel me? You're reducing your integrity. You're reducing your morality. You're reducing your manhood. So, and I don't care if no one even agrees with me. If anybody sitting in their car going over again over these lyrics, why are you not in the car reading my book?
There you
Come
go.
on.
There you
Come
go.
on.
My book should be a #1 bestseller right now, because my book is more relatable than any rap beef.
No, we're gonna get it. We're gonna make sure
You
it's a
feel me?
#1 bestseller. We telling
So
everybody about it.
that's just what it is. Excuse my emotions, but like I said, I'm my mama's baby. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
I have a heart that no matter how gangster I could be, I can't be that person that doesn't know how to love. Like I can love anyone and everyone in every situation. And I vow myself now even more today than I ever was before to be a better lover of everyone, and to lose judgment, because that's how we destroy ourselves, when we
Come on.
judge everyone and we reduce who we are. And black folks understand this better than almost anyone,
Oh
because
yeah.
really black is just a color code, just like white.
Mhm.
And we're not gonna get into that because that's a whole nother conversation.
It's a whole other
But
conversation.
but
You're
you
right.
know, I'm currently a U.S. national. I'm not a regular citizen. You feel me? I've changed my status. I gave back the citizenship to be an actual American. But that's a whole nother conversation within itself.
Yep.
Well,
So,
you're gonna have to
you
give us
know,
a piece of
Really
that.
is.
I'm
Yes.
focused though. I'm
Piece of
focused
that.
on keeping my people together and us. And I'm not just talking about black people. The
Right.
world is my people,
Let's go.
You
and I
need to
want
give
the
us,
world to understand that's how I really feel. You can't change that.
man. You need to give us a piece of what you just said. I mean, how do you do that?
You guys can take my phone number, or you can hit me up. You can hit Katina, and she'll give you my number, and I will literally actually change all of your statuses, and I'll do it so fast, you guys I'll blow your mind. And
Yeah.
shout out to the biggest stepper for teaching me that. Yamashiach Ben Levi Israel is one of my best friends, and he saved my life.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Sorry, my emotions are so
Oh
crazy
no.
right now.
Hey,
That's okay.
you
That's
do whatever you
okay.
gotta
Let
do,
it
brother.
out.
That
You're
that
human.
that shows the deep passion that you have for
Yeah,
what
right.
you're doing.
Right.
That shows the deep love that you have for people.
That shows that he's speaking that truth. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yep.
his truth.
And
He
that's
believes in
That's right.
everything that he
That's right.
says, and it has to come out. And in order to get it out, he has to show emotions, okay? Because that makes it real. we
Yeah,
appreciate you doing that,
cause
Oscar.
I am a man's man. Don't get it twisted. But I'm going through a lot with some of the people I'm speaking on, and they probably wouldn't even expect me to speak on it like this. But I can't help but love people who loved me enough to help me become free.
Wow.
That's right. That's right. Marcella, go ahead.
Because I'm actually free now.
Amen.
There you go.
So what was the exact turning point in your life? Was it because you were sent to prison? Or was there something else that clicked that said, hey, I no longer really want to be in that lifestyle. I want to change my life.
This might sound cliche, right? But it really was when I went to IHOP and I seen the woman of my dreams. And I actually, if you go to page 106, literally, she was 17 years old.
All right, all right.
I walked into that restaurant and I saw literally the most beautiful woman I ever seen in my life.
Ah,
And I felt the feeling that my dad must feel for my mother because they're still married 46 years later. You feel me?
Wow.
Amen.
And I literally told this woman, I said, yo, I'm gonna marry you one day. I said, you know, and my son had just died at that time. I buried my
So
son,
sorry.
and my best friend and my girl died in a car accident. So I lost all of them. So my heart was empty. So the fact that I saw this woman and she had that much of an impact on me when I thought that I could never be loved again or feel love. And trust me, she didn't, I proposed to her 15 years ago. She told me no. You feel me? Like she literally was not giving me the opportunity like that because she also knew a lot of girls that I had dealt with because I was such a frivolous man with my body. I have 8 children. You know what I'm saying? I have 6 boys, 2 girls right now, all different mothers. You know what I'm saying? And so it was hard for her to see that I could really love her when I was loving everybody. You know what I'm saying? So and you know, so but now obviously she fully gets me. And you know, and that's because we've been friends for over 21 years and she knows my real heart. So that was really the turning point then, and it just took me to really understand myself to this point now. And I'm just glad that through having cancer, through dealing with major medical issues, through having back surgeries, and through going to prison and in and out of jail and burying children and losing relationships and I've been married twice. This is my 3rd marriage. Like all of that, I'm at the point of where now Oscar Roberts is a man. I'm an actual man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but she came in your life at the right time. That's when God wanted her to be in your life because of the plan that he has for you.
Definitely, because my plan is bigger than even I understand.
Yeah, and again, man, we want to congratulate you because it's been a week, but really hasn't been a week. You know, it's
No, it
been
hasn't.
years. It's been years.
Oh, and it's been the most amazing and craziest week you can imagine. I don't want to get too deep and get personal. You guys can read the book for that. On the flip side, because I'm actually writing a book right now called "It's Always Been You," which is actually about our love story. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? So I'm
that
writing,
is
I'm
so
writing, I'm
awesome.
writing that right now. It's called "It's Always Been You," and it's pretty much about the transition of life and love. You know, so
Wow, that's
yeah.
amazing.
That is
right
great.
there.
The book is called Plethora, the never ending beginning. And as
Yes.
you guys have listened to the beginning of the story, now you can understand why it's called the never ending beginning. You know, because it's not going to end. Okay. And he's always transcending. Okay. So, and we're talking with, just for, Ofoesho, Mr. Oscar Roberts.
Yes.
Marcel, you had another question?
Yes. Mr. Roberts, what are you doing in the community? I know you have your book that's telling your life story, but what do you do to actually give back to the community? Do you go back and speak to our youth, or?
I love actually speaking. I'm definitely into motivational speaking. I'm into life coaching. I represent an artist by the name of Aspect Xavier. He has a company called Ozone World, which I run with him, but he started it. He's Nigerian, but he's from Southside Chicago by way of Dallas, and his music is like so phenomenal. Like honestly, like I'm talking about next level. Like he has an album out right now called No Risk, No Reward. I promise you, it should be #1 everywhere because there's no artist like him in the entire world. And literally, like I'm talking about, when you play his voice, it's just like it, and you hear the message coming from this 25-year-old kid, and you're like, what? You know what I'm saying? It's like, but that influence also came from him, you know, being open to dealing with a man of my level and my thinking, because even though he's 26 now, he has the mind of like a 50-year-old.
Wow.
And that's one of the things that I do with the youth, because my thing really isn't about the community. Don't take it the wrong way. I'm really about the 1%. I can't front. I'm not really into the 99. You
Okay.
got to really get to my level to really holler at me. That's how I really feel, and I'm standing on that. But the children are everything.
Yes.
So I would never deny the children, but I'm not really big on like turkey drives and all of that
No,
craziness.
no,
Like,
not that.
no, I'm
Yeah.
cool. I'm not Nipsey Hussle. I'm not doing that. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah, I was
Because
talking about
that's
the
how you
more.
that's how you go out like that. My
Yeah.
thing is I want people to really want this in order to receive it.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes we try to force it on people that aren't ready to receive. And honestly, children are more ready to receive than any adult.
Yeah.
So because that is my one of my biggest goals is for the children and those levels of communities to receive me in that light, to where I can actually empower your children to understand what they don't who they don't need to be. Not saying they don't need to be Oscar Roberts, but I know everything they don't need to be to become who I am. So that way they can skip all the trauma and the drama that got me to where I am now, and they can still become who I am now.
Okay.
Now let me ask you, Oscar. You've done a lot of things. What made you settle? And I was reading it in the book. What made you settle on the entertainment business?
Well, I didn't really settle on the entertainment business. It was always in me. Obviously my auntie was Ella Fitzgerald. My other uncle's Christopher Williams. Like I have like a really, really, my great grandfather was the first president of Liberia. He started that country, the first and seventh president. So I have like a bunch of political and musical movement that has moved through my life. My father right now, he's a pastor, but he was a singer and an actor. So it just everything with me is spiritual and God based. So it's not really just music. But you got to understand that God had the angels singing. So the music is the key to the soul. That is what always kept me in music, because I could play a song and it'll just change your whole mood. So that is why music is a key in poetry and entertainment and being able to tell your story on screen. You feel me? So that's why that's always been a part of me, because I naturally have that gift. Like I know a hit record. I can pick a hit instantly. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm one of the people that a lot of people in the industry call for his. Shout
Right.
out to Pete Farmer. He's one of my partners, and Layla Steinberg. She's the one that managed Tupac and discovered him. She's my partner currently right now. Like, I have some of the most biggest relationships right now currently. You know what I mean? Robert Eliezer, Layla Steinberg, Pete Farmer. Like, I have my publicist Katina Fields, like, and my agent Lene Bell. I have like a really, really great core right now, and we're really on a very, very huge monumental movement. And my new partner Byron Booker, who's an old friend, he has a company called Look Cool TV. It's like a cross between TikTok and Netflix. It's all combined. So I'm pushing that with real estate. So I'm just on a whole nother page right now. I just want to combine everything to help everyone.
And that's what you're doing. Okay.
Yeah, and
You,
obviously, I can't go against my big sister Lori Ann Gibson. She's one of the goats. She has a company called Boomcat. She's my wife's best friend, but she's also one of the mentors that has kept me in my actual right mind, especially as of lately. She's such a great energy. She's really, really a great person. So I have a lot of great seeds that have been planted into this tree that has become Oscar Roberts.
Wow.
now in the book, you also said that you would work as a kid. You would work Monday through Saturday after school, until 7 or 8 p.m., and then Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. You had no childhood.
Oh yeah, I had absolutely no childhood, none. Yeah, my mother started a women's clothing business called Bonnie's Hosiery when I was about 7 years old, almost eight, and we sold clothes all over Compton, Crenshaw, Beverly Hills. But through that actually kept me super relevant, because I mean, my best friends growing up were like Tevin Campbell, B. Howard, you know what I'm saying? Bobby Brown, like these literally people I saw every day. You feel me? So because I went to all the salons, to all the shops, and all the dance studios selling my mom's clothes, which actually helped me with my relevance when I got older and got more involved in the industry. But growing up, I did, I was so entrapped into that and sales and representation. So I knew how to sell anything. You feel me? So that really built me to the person I was. Of course, I would have liked to play basketball and to play on the teams that I would make, because I would try out and I would make it because I'm really athletic. But my mother, she was like, "No, you going to work." You feel me? So that's just what we did.
The hustle mentality. Mo, you had a question.
Yeah, I got a question. You know what? I got a question about the music end of it. I'm here in Nashville, Tennessee, and I just wanted to know, as far as an A&R in this area, do you have one so somebody can contact or come through you?
Yes, I have connections everywhere in the world. So you can contact me on my Instagram under Ofoesho, Ofoesho, my social media, and I respond to everyone, and I respond myself. I don't rely on others to respond to me. Even though my agent handles everything, I still will respond and tell her, hey, if I don't feel like dealing with something. But she gets mad at me, but I still do it because I just love people to know that it's me touching them.
I got
the personal touch. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Love it.
that's some good stuff, man. That
But
is
my
some good
phone calls
stuff.
get picked up, y'all. So
Let's
if you
go.
need
Let's
something
go.
done, call for sure. I'm gonna get it done.
Oh,
All
for
right.
sure. Oh, for
Yes.
sure. Gotta say,
I wish-
you gotta say it right too, Oscar. Come on now.
Ofoesho.com.
Oh, for sure. Let's
Ofoesho.
go.
For sure.
I'm gonna make up something for him. Okay. Oh, for sure. Let's go.
You feel me?
You gonna make
Man,
it
I
go
really,
like
really
that.
appreciate you guys. I really like this whole energy. I'm really proud of what I'm seeing with all of my lovely people of color sticking together and pushing this message of just togetherness and the movement that you guys represent. I really, really appreciate this, and I know, I look forward to being more a part of everything you guys have going on.
We have to do stuff like
We're
this,
the ones
Oscar,
who feel
because
honored.
Yes.
we have to do it because and this has been going on for a while. We believe in making sure that people understand success is not just given to you. You have to earn it, and there's steps to it. So you got to go through something. If nobody ever believes that you got to go through something, this man just told us his whole story. Well, not even the whole story. He told us the beginning parts of it.
Piece of it.
And as he does in the book, he goes from let's go back, and then takes it back to the front. Takes it back to the present. All right, and then he goes back so that we can get the full impact of what he went through and how he got through it. Okay,
Yeah.
it wasn't easy. So you're giving us a masterclass, an example of how to go through it to get to it, Oscar.
I appreciate that, and it's funny how you say it, and then now I'm sitting there like, wow, this is what it was. Yeah, I definitely have it. I definitely look forward to building with you guys personally because I feel like our minds work well together.
Well, definitely, and Katina Fields, I gotta take a moment and thank Katina. Katina's also my publicist too, way back, and Katina is doing such fantastic work, and she works with people such as yourself that can teach people, that can show people the way to go, as well as what she's tireless
Yeah,
in
she
doing what
works
she does.
consistently. Like
Man.
this woman, really, really, she's always on the move. She's heavily involved in the comedic circuit. But she's really good with people on every level. I've known this woman for double digits of years, and she's always had my back, regardless. It was never about money with her. It was about
Never.
the movement. She likes to make money. Don't get it twisted. Because Katina charges a nice amount. Don't get it there.
Oh,
Everybody don't
yeah.
As
she
she
definitely
should.
ain't cheap. You know
She
what I'm
knows
saying?
her worth.
You got to spend that bag to holler at her, but she is definitely going to make sure that bag circulates and comes back to you, though.
She does, and she has her journey. So she's been on the show before as well. And like I said, I've been knowing her double-digit years as well. And she's just a fantastic person. Mo, you want to say something?
Yeah, I just wanted to make a statement. The reason why, Dope Living does what it does is because of what you're doing. I mean, we always believe in this thing. You got to be a blessing in order to receive a blessing. And it's not always a money bag, you know what I'm saying? But we need to pass this knowledge on to everybody we can, just listening anyway.
Definitely. That's why my mission is to really make Plethora like one of the hugest, if not the hugest story ever told. So that way I can keep feeding the world with everything I have, because I have about 9 books ready to go. And I'm just
You hear
ready,
that, Gina?
Yeah,
literally.
get those books out there.
Yes.
Gina's an author as well, Oscar. Gina is an author as well. She
Lovely.
puts on a showcase actually every single year called the Distinguished Authors Guild, and it's been in Vegas for the past 4 years, and now she's bringing it to Illinois. So get your books in, everybody. Now, as you've gone through all of this journey, okay, do you ever look back and say, "Man, I don't believe I made it this far"?
Every day. Every day. Especially when I look to the right and see my woman looking at me, or I look back and I see my beautiful,
all
my
right.
beautiful, handsome little men, my little gorgeous little angels. When I see what I
Blessing.
produced, I be like, wow, I'm here. I'm actually here being a father.
Mm.
You
And
know,
that's the reward right there, being a great husband and a great father. That's the reward.
man, literally, it's everything.
Trust
No
me.
one, and no one can take that away from me, no matter
Can't
what.
take it away. Can't take it
No,
away.
because they're gonna love me regardless.
Yeah.
Katina says, "Where can people buy your book?" Katina, we were going to ask him that, but
Yes, my book is available at Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, literally anywhere that you can buy a
everywhere.
book, everywhere worldwide, and also it's available at Ofoesho.com. My website is almost finished because I had to do some kinks and fix some things because I'm going to be in New York City. They're going to premiere my billboard in Times Square, like the big JSX billboard with all my QR codes and my links. You know, and actually, my brother-in-law Brent, he has this big real estate firm. So I'm integrating what he does because he sells to like all the big celebrities. So I'm just building the bridge between everything, and it's really about the family dynamic. We're all one huge family. We just need to move like that. That's how God meant it. When He said be fruitful, multiply, He didn't just mean have sex. He meant be together and multiply together and build together.
That's right. That's right.
you know, we push the initiative of bartering black. All right, where if you,
Without a doubt.
as a black person, if you got something, and you know, we'll barter with everyone, but you know, we need to come together and work with each other.
Of
You know, so we
course.
can build each other up. And
Exactly.
a lot of us don't do that.
No, a lot of us don't. We do it for everybody else but ourselves.
Yeah, and
But
that's rough.
but that's a certain amount of us because I really can't say it's all of us because I'm not one of those.
Me
Right.
neither.
I'll never be.
Yeah.
So and since I know that I am, I can't put I refuse to put anyone else in that category. So therefore I believe we're all not above reproach. We all have a way that we can get to where we have to go. We just have to believe and know. See, I really don't deal with believers. I like knowers, people that
Come
know.
on, man. Come
You
on,
know what I
man.
mean? So
Yes,
like,
sir.
everyone believes, that's cool. But what do you really know? You feel
That
me?
is the question.
Because facts aren't feelings and feelings ain't always the truth. So you really got to catch that.
Mm.
Yeah, we got to take some of those. Marcella, write that down. Come on, write it down, Marcella. We got to keep that in our
In our
Yeah.
dictionary.
we create
In
a
our,
dictionary and an
Yes.
encyclopedia of
yeah.
sorts.
And shout out to DJ Rogers for that one because he gave me that. DJ
Uh
Rogers
oh.
Jr. Yeah,
Shout out to
that's
DJ
that.
Rogers.
Jay
Yeah,
Rogers. All
yeah.
right.
DJ Rogers Jr. He gave me that, and that will never leave me.
And this is something too, Oscar, that I think that really, really, really drives home that you're doing the right stuff. Okay, Joel Nia, I can't pronounce the last name.
Oh, that's my
Said,
son, Joe. That's Joe. That's my oldest son, Joel.
just proud
He
of
said,
you,
"Proud of you,
Dad.
Dad." Wow, that's fire.
That
I,
is, that
I had to
is. You can't
screenshot
take that
that
away.
boy, and he's a 4.6 honor roll student. He just got a 97 on his test today. That boy missed one. He
Wow.
missed one. He got one answer wrong. That boy's a genius. But I was like, boy, you came from me. Boy, that boy right there. Mm.
But
Yeah.
that right
Awesome.
there, that's a testimony of saying, okay, after every single thing that you've been through, and people, please go pick up, get this book, Plethora, The Never Ending Beginning. You know, because when I first heard the title, I'm like, The Never Ending Beginning. The hell is that about? Okay, well, what is he trying to do? But as you go through the book, you begin to understand what he means when he said, well, even with Plethora, you begin to understand what he means when he says it's the never ending
Yeah.
beginning.
Yeah, because plethora means many, and
Right.
even though everybody thought that plethora was just about all the women that I had, but it really was about all the experiences, all the transitions, all the movement. The women were only a piece of it. And
Right.
if you look at everything I did, I went through a myriad and a plethora of things. It wasn't just relationships. Those are just things that avenues that allow me to go through different bridges and walk across different roads.
You thought this one out, bro. You thought this one out. This one was thought out, but it was a long process to get to it. And we're glad that you, not glad that you had to go through the process, but again, oxymoron, we're glad that you went through that process in order to give us this great book and this great testimony that you're giving us.
Yes.
Marcella, let's quickly go to the CEO. You're gonna like this, Oscar.
Okay.
Quickly go to the
We're
CEO of Life.
Okay. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, so we're just going to take a quick break. We're going to go to listen to Miss Rachel Gary, CEO of Your Life.
The CEO of your life. Check this out, Oscar.
Hey,
Oh,
let's be honest. When is the last time you have fed your brain some positivity to pull from when negativity is coming around? Let me give you 3 quick tips. If you're trying to alleviate distractions, you have to give yourself a point of reference to pull from when things come to you. Positive books, positive images, and meditation. Give yourself energy to allow yourself to grow. And until later, be up, out, and moving to the greatness we all know lies within.
All right.
That's Rachel Gary, CEO of Your Life. Okay, she got all kind of stuff going on. All right, what you think about that, Oscar?
what? I want to know her. I want to know her. I have a lot of companies that I own, and I'm the CEO of all of them, and I definitely understand that. I definitely understand that as well.
She's on up.
Yes.
She gives us a little tidbit every day, man. Okay.
Because I have a new company that I started called Godnetics, and our slogan is this ain't just genetics, it's Godnetics. So yeah, it's a whole
Marcy gonna love
movement,
that.
bro. Oh
Marcy
yeah, bro.
loves it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm definitely,
love it too.
I'm definitely moving through a different frequency in life, and it's just time, you guys.
And what exactly
I see
Godnetics
that
about?
you do a lot of your marketing. I see marketing all through what he does. The
Oh yeah,
names that you choose for your business,
oh yeah.
everything.
I think about it all. Wait till you see the logo. The logo it'll be in Times Square next week because I'm putting all the logos up. But Godnetics is like the genetic strand put together with the words, and it's spelled GODNETICS. I have an Instagram for it and everything, but yeah, this is not just genetics. It's Godnetics. I mean, you see, I'm a very very attractive black man. You feel me? But I have a whole
All
lot
right
of
then.
energy.
If he
I have
may
a
say
whole
so
lot of energy
himself.
in me. You feel me? You feel me? I have a whole lot of energy that flows through me. You feel me? This is not just genetics; it's Godnetics. It's that God in me. You feel me? Just like my sisters say, Mary, Mary. It's the God in me. You feel me? So
Yes, sir.
Okay,
that's up.
okay.
That's
Yes.
what's up. Marcy, did you have a question?
No, not right now. No, I'm
I'm
good.
sorry. I'm sorry. So
I
as we
do. How do you juggle? How do you juggle all of this? It sounds like a lot that you're doing.
I'm what you call a master facilitator. I do this with ease. I mean, God built the world in 6 days, so I believe that when we move with that energy, we can build the world in one day. We can rebuild the world in a day. We can rebuild the world in minutes.
A lot of people
It's
don't know
all
they have
about
that energy inside of them. You know.
yes. For
hey,
and if enough of for enough of us to move, you see, I switched if to for.
Mm-hmm.
For enough of us to move in that unity, in that unison, that's when the transition of life will happen for all of us.
that's
You
what's up.
understand?
Well,
Yes, sir. Hey,
Thoroughly.
Clarissa Jacobs says, Oscar Leroy Roberts, you've come a very long way. Super proud
Oh,
of you.
that's one of my baby mothers actually.
Okay.
That's the
Very
mother of
good.
my son Michael. That's Michael's
Continue to
mom.
let God lead and guide you.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
That's my 12-year-old Mikey. Such an amazing kid. He's out there in Philadelphia. He's an amazing young boy as well.
And that's great that you can still keep the relationships with the mothers of your children.
yeah, and it
Yes.
seems you have a great support group backing you.
Yes,
And
I do.
that's a lot right there. That you have a support
Yeah.
system there as well.
Yes, I do.
Mhm.
I went through a lot to get to this level. Trust me.
Mm.
But
That's what I'm saying. You go through something to
but
get
I
to
am definitely
something.
thankful. But I can't front it. Everything changed when Stella said she'll be my wife.
That'll work
Before the
out.
marriage, but just when she accepted the engagement, in the midst of
Mhm.
what I was going through, it was
Mm.
I was like, you will marry me even though you just knew the story that what I because I was just engaged to somebody totally different.
Mm.
So but when she said that when she said okay, I looked at her. I proposed to her in the most weirdest place. You feel me? So and she was just like, I was just like, wait, you will? She was like, you know what? I'll marry you. She's like, I see you. You know, she saw me.
She
She
saw the
saw it.
potential.
The real you, the true
She,
you, the inner you.
and she says this to me every day. She loves me before, to me yesterday, and to me right now.
That's
Mm.
what's up. That's what's
Yep.
up.
Wow.
Yep.
Hey man, hey, Oscar, where can I find one of those, man?
Um, you gotta go to God, right? You have to really submit yourself to God, and you got to understand the power of God in you and who you are as a God, and
Okay.
that's when it will transition fully. And it's not just for a man; it's for a woman. A woman
Mm.
will woman will get the man that she wants when she understands the full value of who she really is.
Mm.
Facts. I appreciate
Ain't that
that. Thank you. I'm gonna
Mhm.
take that too. Let's talk about a couple things real quick, man. Tell us
Hey,
about
I can talk to you
Ozone
all day
World.
long.
We,
Ozone
I wish we could. Tell us about Ozone World.
Ozone World is a big, huge movement created by Aspect Xavier James, one of Chicago's finest. His music is phenomenal. He's an actor, musician, producer, painter. He's a father of a beautiful young girl by the name of Winter Rain. But he's a great young man, and he's my partner, and he's the CEO of Ozone World. I'm the president, and you know, anybody go to Spotify, Apple Music, you pull up Aspect Xavier, pull up the new album No Risk No Reward, or his last single called Getaway or Calling You. I
Get away.
guarantee you, any of you guys play his songs, it would change your life. I promise you. You literally would press play and you were like, wait. And you it'll be the same question that other people ask. Like, why isn't this kid everywhere in the world? Even though he's huge, he has millions of followers.
Mhm.
He's the first person to ever do hashtag anything. Like he invented the hashtag. You understand?
Okay.
He's been on
Mm.
social media since he was 12. You know what I mean? He was like in high
Wow.
school with 600,000 followers, getting paid like $5,000 a show as a kid. You know what I mean? So this man, because he does all the dance challenges on TikTok. Like he breaks records. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So he wanted to break his own music because he's always breaking everybody else.
Mm.
So that's when him and I connected a few years back, and we just been pushing Ozone World hard, getting it out there to everyone. I mean, it's tattooed on my chest. You feel me?
Let's
So
go.
yeah.
There it is. Let's talk about this for a second too. The glow water.
Ah, hey, when I'm on the go, I gotta drink that glow.
Gotta drink
Nice.
that
Shout out to Kylie Jenner. Shout out to Ken. Shout out to my bro Andre, who's actually the one that brought me into Glow, and one of my really good friends Nova, my Armenian guy. I have a lot of Armenian friends that my apes. They're really good people. You know, Armenians are like black people if you really look at it. But yeah, Glow water is an amazing water.
need some of that.
We have energy. We have an energy drink. We have the regular water. But bro, and sister, when I tell you that water ain't no joke, next level, next level.
Bro, why
How
we
can we
not
get
promoting that water?
Where can you get it
Man,
from? Because I was looking for it.
You can get the water at a lot of places, and and if anybody reaches out to me, I would connect them directly with the sales and get it right to you. But the water is available at a lot of places. Obviously, you can buy it. I'm sure on Amazon everywhere. But I have links. I always post about Glow Water. Like I'm one of the ambassadors for the company, besides Kylie Jenner and besides my lovely wife Stella. She's also an ambassador for Glow. And yeah, but Glow Water is really next level. Like literally, they're gonna be just as big as Pepsi probably within the next 3 or 4 years. You know.
Mm.
I was
Yeah.
thinking all day long, how can I put because I'm good at making some catchy little phrases and stuff like that. Okay. How can I
Yes.
put something together real quick, a little commercial for Glow Water? And I couldn't
well,
do it.
Bingo.
if you
But
own the go, get the
I'm
glow.
still thinking. When I get it done, I'm gonna send it to you.
Yeah, you should. I mean, I'm not sure what your social media looks like, but I would love to. You know, I love with the way you're moving. I would love to connect you with my people and see if I and get you a sponsorship deal with them, to where you can get some equity in the company like I have, because I
Hey,
actually
if
have
you're on the
I have
glow,
yeah I have an equity deal with them.
that's
So
cool.
Oh, sounds
yeah.
good.
If you're
Well,
on the
we,
glow.
al- we already got people asking about the Glow Water. She said
Mm.
Terry Clark Wilkinson says Glow Water. Put the
Yeah,
W on it. Where,
yeah,
what are you
GLOW,
going?
glow. Hey, and you can go on social media, pull
Mm.
up Drink Glow. You can see the company's big, and don't be disturbed by Kylie Jenner, because she's actually a great person and she's a great spokesperson for the company. So don't put her in the same criteria as you do Kim. That girl is really about her business. You know what I mean? And so is Kim too as well.
Yeah,
But a lot of people add that stigma to them because of
Yeah.
black
they do.
men and because of all this racism. But I'm with an Armenian woman right now,
That
and
that's the that's the that's the
and I mean, have y'all seen this girl?
Oh my goodness.
Look at the
she's
ring. Look at the
beautiful.
ring.
She's
She said, "Oh my
beautiful.
goodness."
But
Yeah,
that's the media
Hold
that
on,
does
hold on.
that's
that.
about 8 carats right there. You feel me?
Hey man, put that
That's the
back up
media
there.
that
Put that
does
back
that.
up there. Put that back up
Yeah,
there.
put that ring back up there. Yeah, yeah.
Ouch.
You are
Uh-uh.
really
Nice.
beautiful, Stella.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah. You see, that's mine. Yeah.
Hey,
Thank
Oscar, she lift
you.
weights, don't she?
Congratulations to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for all the kind words. Thank you for supporting my husband. And we appreciate you. Thank you.
And
I love it.
I
Yours is
found you,
couple.
Oscar, but I'm looking for you, Stella. Are you
Hey,
under
if you
Robert?
go to my bio on Instagram, Stella's #1 in my bio.
It's the only Stella. The only
The
Stella on
only
it.
Stella.
Okay,
Yes.
let me
Yeah,
Okay.
find
and
you.
she's #1 in my bio, so anybody
Mhm.
can find my woman. And,
Well,
she,
look,
and
Oscar, man, look.
she's definitely a great human being and a good person to follow.
Thank you.
I see
And
some movement in the back.
so are you, brother.
That's Nate. That's Nate. Nate, say hi.
Hi,
That's my
Nate.
baby boy.
Hi.
Nate,
Oh, there
Oscar.
go that. Look.
Oscar.
Oh,
Oh,
he looks like my nephew.
He crashed out.
shit. He's
Yeah.
saying, "Dad, would you hurry up and get through with this so we can go?"
Right.
We're literally around the corner from his mother's house. We're actually a little late, but it doesn't matter because they understand that I'm working and I'm handling business. So, but my boys, they're a big part of everything that I do. So I wanted them actually to be a part of this experience and see their dad handling his
Aw.
business as usual. Because I take my babies to my meetings, everything. I'm not out here doing drugs and getting drunk all day long and hanging out with riffraffs. I'm dealing with moguls and leaders and I'm turning riffraffs into leaders. So
There you
Wow.
go.
Yeah, and you're teaching your babies at a young age so that they can see and be able to know how to act, what to do
yeah, it's
in those
biblical.
situations.
Raise a child in the way you want him to go.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
So, Oscar, hey man, look, we definitely appreciate you coming through and hanging out with us, man. This has been a master class, and not only going through to get to, but love and life, man. We are learning so much just by listening to you, seeing your beautiful wife, seeing your beautiful kids, and just creating that whole aura, man. And we appreciate you coming through and hanging out with us.
Hey, and I appreciate you having me, and I look forward to building with you more. And everybody, remember, go get Plethora. It's available everywhere. The link is in my bio on Instagram. My website, Ofoesho.com. It'll be active in the next couple of days. Just stay tuned for everything that's coming, and go check out my artist Aspect Xavier, Ozone World. That's the movement. That's the musical prowess of everything. So yeah, man.
Oh, for sure. Hey man, if it was something you could tell everybody, man, to to just lift them up right now, what would it be?
I would tell everybody to love yourself.
Mm.
It's that simple. Just love yourself.
I just see peace all over this man's face. Do y'all see this? Just peace all over his face. That's
Happiness,
what's up.
joy. Yeah.
Tell it real quick.
Mr. Roberts and your family, you have a beautiful family. Thank you for coming on Dope Living TV. And I just want to speak out to our viewers. You've heard the story of this young man here. He went through some things, but he's come out. Just because you're going through a storm does not mean you're going to stay there. Keep moving forward. Regardless of what you're going through right now, it can always get better. Don't think this is the end. This is my life because I'm stuck in something, because you're not stuck. Do what you need to do. Make those steps to make it better.
Mo.
Man. Just like Marcella said, just because you stumbled and fell, that don't mean you got to stay down. That's the time to get down. It's like what my daddy used to say. When you fall down, it's time to get out. Get on up and do your thing. Brother, keep being a blessing to others. Thank you, man.
Gina.
Sometimes you go through things and things happen in your life, and when you're going through them, you're thinking, this is terrible. This is a terrible thing that's happening to me. But in reality, it is what you have to go through in order to get to your end.
Process.
And so even though you go through those trials and tribulations, don't get stuck there. Don't let your past be your future. Use those as examples and as things to help you to grow and to learn from them. One thing that I heard, and it just stuck with me, Oscar, because you talked about it in the beginning when you came on. You talked about how no matter what you were out there doing, gangbang, whatever it was, you still had love for people. You still had that heart for people. And I truly believe that, and I say this all the time, your teachings will always follow you. What your parents and your mentors and the people around you taught you, no matter what, how you veered away from it, you always come back. You always come back to those teachings. And that's exactly what you did. Even though you were out there trying to be a gangster, that wasn't you, because that wasn't the path that God wanted you to be on.
No,
And
ma'am.
so
I'm
you
a
veered
chameleon.
away, but you came back.
Yep. God allowed me to get all my colors. My dad calls me the chameleon. That's why he's my hero forever. Shout out to my father, Pastor Harold Shaw, and my amazing mother, Bonnie Shaw, the lady after my heart besides my wife. So shout out to my amazing family, the Shaw family and the Roberts family, man.
They did a
Appreciate you
wonderful
guys.
job, your parents.
Maisha Daniel says, make sure you always walk with God because God is walking with you.
Oh, yeah, that's my bestie right there. That's my Aisha boy. That's my since high
And I
school,
gotta say this,
junior high. Yeah,
I gotta say this, man. You know, back a long time ago, back in the Bible, they said this lady, I forgot her name. She looked back and she turned into a pillar of salt. Okay, when God told her not to. All right. And I understand that.
Lot's wife.
But you know, in order for us to get to where we're going, sometimes we got to understand where we've been. You know what I mean? And what has gotten us to this point. Look at the stuff that we went through that didn't go well, and never repeat that. At least know what we've done bad or not progressive, I should say, and continue to go. We learn from our mistakes, and those mistakes, they're not bad all the time. As far as we make them bad, we make the mistakes bad and live within our lives and make us not do some things. Okay, but sometimes we got to take these mistakes, these bad situations in our lives, and go forward. Just as our guest today, Ofoesho. Ofoesho. I like that, man. I'm gonna have to give me a nickname too.
I do too. It's so catchy.
I gotta pass something.
Thank you so much, Greg. Thank you so much, Marcella. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.
I
We
appreciate
appreciate
you
you
guys.
coming through. Anytime you want to come to us, man, we got you. And I'm gonna be sending you some stuff too, man.
Yes, please.
I want to get down. I want to get down with Glow Water, y'all.
I
would
have
love
to
for you
go
to be.
find it. I
love for you
hope
to
they
be
have it in our area. I'm gonna look for that.
I've been looking all day. I was out.
I'm gonna find it online. I'm gonna buy a case of it, and then we'll
And
just.
everybody also give me an address where I can send. I'll get some sent to you guys.
Let's do this.
Thank
Let's do
you.
this.
Oh,
Hey, the
man.
name of the book is Plethora, the Never-Ending Beginning. You can pick it up at, go to Amazon. You can go to his page and you'll find out how to get to it. It's an amazing book. I'm starting off reading. I haven't read it all the way through yet, but it's a page turner, y'all. You gotta go get this book. It literally could change your life. I mean, I'm not just saying that. It literally can change your life.
I just read a piece of it and I was like, oh, I definitely have to get this. Yeah.
Most definitely. Thank you, bro, again for coming on. Thank you, Katina, for allowing us to, for introducing us to this person.
Yes.
Man, we locked for life now, bro. It's your fault.
Yep, it's your fault too. Y'all got it.
Hey, excuse me. This is Dope Living TV Live, man. We will see you guys tomorrow again, man. And go back and watch the show again if you missed it. Go back and watch it. It's on YouTube.
Buy the book.
Buy the book. You said it, Marcy. Okay. Greg, Marcella, Arthur, Gina, Gas, and Mo B. And that's Mr. Oscar. What's his name, Marcella?
Ofoesho.
Let's go. Ofoesho. Let's go.
Let's go. God bless you guys.
It's Dope Living TV Live, man. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Peace.
Adios.